Hi, I'm Yadi Esparza. I am the owner and content manager of FrontGirls.com, and today I want to talk to you about Color Street nail strips. So these strips are made out of real nail polish, and basically you apply them to your nails just like you would a sticker. So that sounds really easy, right? You just stick it on your nail. And honestly, it is that easy, but that's not to say that there isn't a learning curve. And being the front girl that I am, of course, I messed it up the first time. But I did learn a lot from my mistake, and I consulted with a friend who is selling Color Street, and I learned how to troubleshoot all of these different problem areas. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I did to correct the issues. So I think the biggest mistake that I made was that I did not properly size these strips to my nails. When I first pulled out the strips, I assumed that they were in order. So the first one I used for my pinky, the second one for my ring finger, and so on and so forth. You're not supposed to do it that way. What you're actually supposed to do is take the strips and kind of measure it with your nail so that you can see what's going to fit the width of your nail. It's okay if it's wider than your nail because you can take the excess off. But obviously if it's thinner, it's going to leave spaces on the side of your nails, and that does not look professional. The second time I used Color Street, I paid attention to the size, and my nails definitely looked a lot better. So the second mistake that I made, I'm kind of embarrassed. So whenever I try something new, I'm usually pretty good at going on YouTube to find some tutorials or asking for help. I don't know why I didn't do that with Color Street. It's so not me to just dive in and not seek advice at first. I thought that the way that you use the strips, that you were able to use one strip on two nails, was to cut it right in the middle. You run into a few problems with that. So when you're using Color Street nails, you're actually removing a plastic film off of it first, and there's a little tab that allows you to do that. Then you're removing the nail strip from a white backing, and then you use it. So what I did was cut it right in the middle, and that eliminated the little tab that helped you take that white film off. It worked really well on the nail on the side that still had the tab on there, but then when I switched to my other hand and tried to put it on my other hand, I was having an extremely difficult time getting that film off without the tab. And as you can see, it is really difficult to do. You just can't take it off, and so I was just sitting there like, so yes, I'm a little bit embarrassed that I thought that's the way you did it. Once I realized how difficult it was, then I sought out some help, and I went on YouTube and saw a video, and it's so much easier. Basically, you take the clear film off, you take the strip off of the white backing, and you put it on your nail. Once you smooth it on there, you very carefully just fold it over the top of your nail and you file it off, or some people could even sort of tear it off a little bit. But I prefer to use the file. And then the other side of the nail is ready for you to just stick on your other hand, and then you do the same thing. You smooth it out, file it off. It's that easy. And definitely the second time around, I did it that way, and it looks so much better. It looks great. The third mistake that I made had to do with removing the edges that lapped over my skin because the strip was wider than my actual nail. So I did a really bad job the first time around of pushing back my cuticle, so it kind of was already lumped in there. So what I was doing was pushing it in to my nail instead of pulling it away. What you're supposed to do is either using the cuticle pusher or your nail, you kind of perforate it a little bit, and then it becomes easy to tear it away, and it looks, of course, so much better. So definitely watch some tutorial videos before you do it. It's very easy to do once you get the hang of it. It's not to say that the first time I did it, my nails didn't look good, because definitely people were complimenting it. They just looked really bright and sparkly. People loved the red. And then when I did the mermaid, that just looked so much fun and fabulous. So I don't have a tutorial up yet, and I'm sad that I didn't film the last set that I created, but I did a French manicure with a blue glitter accent. People have been really complimenting those nails as well. I'm just so glad that Color Street is as easy as they say it is, but like I said, there is a learning curve. So watch some tutorials, don't make the same mistakes I made, and hopefully you're going to fall in love with your manicures as well. If you want more information on Color Street, I'm going to add some links in the description, and you can also visit frumpgirls.com.